Okay, so today we're going to really get into it with a relationship,
Oh,
a
yeah.
complicated relationship dynamic.
Complicated, for sure.
Our source material for today's deep dive is an episode called Truths Revealed.
Love the title.
It really does deliver on that,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
for sure.
We're following these two characters, Alex and Zoe.
Okay.
They're navigating this reunion after spending some time apart.
Right.
And there's clearly a lot of history there,
Mm.
but there's this big,
Mystery.
question mark hanging over it all
Yeah.
because the episode keeps referencing everything that's happened.
Oh, I know everything that happened to Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know.
It's like they're just giving us little pieces,
Right.
like breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
leading us along.
It makes you want to keep watching.
It really does.
So we learn pretty quickly that Alex is terrified of intimacy.
Uh-huh.
Even though he clearly seems to want to be close with Zoe,
Right.
he even confesses at one point that he feels unworthy of love.
It's kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And I immediately thought, okay,
Yeah.
why would someone feel that way?
Yeah. What kinds of experiences lead to that belief that you don't deserve love?
Exactly.
I mean, think about that scene
Which one?
where Alex flinches
Oh, yeah.
when Zoe reaches for his hand.
Oh, it's such a good point.
That says so much. I mean, that could be a subconscious reaction to something,
Right,
maybe
right.
some past trauma he's experienced.
Right.
You know, it's possible that physical intimacy is a trap for him,
Yeah.
brings up all these feelings of unworthiness.
Because maybe he's been betrayed in the past.
Exactly.
Or even experienced some sort of emotional neglect.
He could be that he just associates closeness with pain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That really adds another layer
It
to
does.
that phrase, everything that happened.
It does.
We can kind of imagine, but we don't know for sure.
Right.
But it's like,
We're trying to fill in the blanks
yeah,
in our own minds.
what kind of event
Yeah.
would lead to that kind of response?
Totally.
But then we see Zoe's reaction
Yes.
to Alex's confession, and it's really interesting.
I thought so too.
She admits to having her own fears,
Yeah.
but instead of pulling away,
Right.
she reassures him.
Yeah.
She tells him he's worthy of love.
I thought that was really a pivotal moment. It
Yeah.
tells us a lot about Zoe as a character.
Totally.
Because she could have just run away,
Oh, yeah.
especially since she's got her own stuff going on.
Right.
But she chooses honesty and compassion.
Yeah.
She meets Alex where he is emotionally,
Yeah.
even though she's risking getting hurt.
Right.
Which makes me think her feelings for him are pretty intense.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's like her empathy lets her see who he really is,
Mm-hmm.
past the fear.
Right.
And their honesty is just so powerful.
It's almost painful to watch,
It is.
but in a good way.
It feels like a turning point
Yeah.
in their relationship. It's
Totally.
like they're deciding to be vulnerable with each other.
And that's got to be a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it has to strengthen their connection
I think so.
because you need open communication for
Absolutely.
any relationship to work,
You need that,
especially when there's
especially when...
past baggage and fears of intimacy.
Exactly.
So important to be able to share
Yeah.
without judgment.
Yes.
So you can create that space where genuine intimacy can grow.
Right.
Okay, so let's look at the structure of the episode.
Okay.
The writers highlight these key moments.
Oh, yeah.
First, we have Alex's confession.
Uh-huh.
Then we have Zoe's reassurance.
Yeah.
And finally, there's this sense of newfound hope
Oh, yeah.
that emerges at the end.
Right.
It's almost like a classic redemption arc.
It is.
It's familiar,
Yeah.
but still really powerful.
Totally.
Alex's confession is like the catalyst.
Right. It pulls us in.
Yes.
Just his internal struggles.
Exactly.
Zoe's response is like the turning point.
Yeah.
A moment of bravery and empathy.
That shifts everything.
It does.
And then the episode ends on this.
Hopeful note.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leaving us feeling optimistic about their future.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I was thinking,
Yeah.
as we're analyzing this fictional relationship,
Yeah.
I can't help but think about how all this plays out
Oh, yeah.
in real life.
In the real world.
Yeah.
Totally.
Have you ever found yourself relating to Alex or Zoe's struggles?
Oh, absolutely.
The fear of intimacy,
Yeah.
past hurts.
The desire for connection.
Yeah, it's also universal.
It really is.
And the episode ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Oh, it does.
It leaves us wondering if Alex can really accept
Yeah.
that he's worthy.
Can he let himself be loved?
Yeah.
And can their relationship survive all the challenges?
That were probably coming their way.
Exactly.
That's such a great point.
Yeah.
And I think it's a perfect place to leave our listeners with something to think about.
Okay.
What would you do
Ooh.
If you were Zoe,
Right.
how would you navigate loving someone?
Who feels unworthy?
Yeah,
That's a tough one.
it is.
It's complex.
It's a complex question with no easy answers.
There's no easy answers,
Yeah.
but it's definitely something worth thinking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.